Hello, I'm Ann Schwab. I'm the mayor of the city of Chico. And today, Chico Connects with Fire Chief Steve Standridge. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Chief Standridge. Can you tell us how you're operating the fire department during the pandemic?
We're taking much more aggressive actions in our own living space, and our fire stations are our second homes. We live here, we eat, we sleep, we work out, we train, and we live together in a very confined space. So we're very diligent about cleaning all of our workspaces and our living spaces to ensure that if a coronavirus is brought in inadvertently, we're dealing with that immediately by maintaining a very sterile environment.
Your department is the department that we call when we need help, if someone is injured or if there's an emergency in their home. And a lot of the people that you are responding to are our vulnerable populations, especially older adults. How are you responding to that population?
So one of our first activities was to send a representative of the fire department to all of our commercial senior living homes to assess how they were operating. Were they locked down? Were they wearing PPE? So we had a better understanding of how vulnerable that facility was. And I'm happy to report that all of them were doing very well. They had very stringent protocols. And then we also provided them some additional information on how to continue to maintain that level of vigilance when they're protecting their vulnerable population there as well. And so far we've been very fortunate that we have not seen an outbreak in any of our senior living homes. But we run on anybody in our community that needs help, and that includes our unhoused or homeless residents as well. So we take care of all the vulnerable populations in our community, irrespective of what their needs are.
Chief Standridge, I understand that you're rolling out a new program, and it's called Community Connect. Can you tell us more about that program?
One of the more interesting aspects of this program is that our community residents can go online when it's up and running. They'll be able to access it and put in information about a vulnerable population that might reside in their domicile. So when we're responding there, we have a better understanding of who may need help, and it changes how rapidly and more aggressively we'll attend to the nature of the incident to ensure that those individuals are protected as well. But it also allows us to have our residents self-report if they have been tested positive for COVID, or they're quarantining as a precaution, so that when our crews go there, that they understand that there may be somebody there that will necessitate us putting on our PPE and going the extra step to ensure that we're not exposing ourselves to COVID, and conversely, that we're protecting the patient as well.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, Chief, to talk to us and share what the Fire and Rescue Department is doing in response to the pandemic, continuing operations, and continuing to innovate. And thank you for tuning in to this edition of Chico Connect. Watch our social media channels. Give input on Facebook on what questions that you'd like us to address as we continue the series of Chico Connects. In the meantime, stay healthy, Chico.